Welcome to the Uninvited study, and welcome to the Holy Land. And I couldn't be more excited. Honestly, of all the studies I've done, this one has profoundly shifted something deep inside of me. You see, the topic we're tackling in Uninvited is rejection. I wanted to know, I needed to know, can the Bible help me process the devastating feelings of being left out, lonely, less than, all those feelings of rejection? You know, rejection is such a tough emotion to deal with because it never comes as an isolated feeling. Today's rejections, big or small, they're like stealth bombs that zing straight to my core, locating hurts from my past and making them extremely present all over again. They send messages that scramble up my carefully established formulas for keeping life stable. The voices of doubt and insecurity, they whisper to me and say, "See, I've been telling you for years what an utter disappointment you are." Those voices don't have to scream because the pain does that in deafening tones. You know, rejection, it steals the best of who I am by reinforcing the very worst that's been said to me. And it kind of just sneaks up on me time and time again. It's like I'll hop on Instagram one morning and I see that 3 of my close friends had dinner last night and they didn't invite me. And suddenly my mind races with reasons why. All the emotions from the rejections of my past, they sneak into these little situations of today, and suddenly they just don't feel so little anymore. Rejection lands heavy on a girl's heart and leaves the darkest marks. Like when my dad left and decided he wanted nothing to do with my sister and I. You know, it's been over 24 years since I've heard his voice. Or when I was in college, there was a guy that I thought was going to propose to me, but instead he admitted that he had fallen in love with someone else. Rejection is harsh and hurtful and even quite haunting. So today, I wanted to start here at the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem. This church marks the spot where they believe that the manger or the sheepfold where Jesus was born could have been located. And I want you to notice something so odd but incredibly beautiful about this church. To enter in, you must bow low. The front entrance is called the Door of Humility. Now think about that as I read this verse from Matthew 11, 28 through 29. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Rest for your soul is waiting when we bow low and come to him and learn from him. He is gentle and he is humble. In him, we find all the acceptance that we've ever longed for. Well, I can't wait to share with you my absolute favorite places and the teachings that I know will help you look at rejections in your life in a whole new and honestly much more healthy way. We're going to travel during this study to the Mount of Beatitudes. Then we're going to go to Caiaphas' house where Peter betrayed Jesus, the cave of Adullam where David hid from Saul, Shiloh where Hannah prayed, the cliffs of Mount Arbel, and the Garden of Gethsemane, where we're going to learn something truly unforgettable. And each week, I'm going to be giving you a statement to hold on to that will really help you live the message that we're learning. It's going to be a really exciting 6 weeks. It'll be a time of healing and new perspectives, a time for us to go to new places with Jesus and experience him like never before. So, before we jump into lesson 1, let me assure you of something. Rejection never has the final say. Rejection may be a delay or a distraction or even a devastation for a season, but it's never a final destination. You are destined for a love that cannot ever be diminished, tarnished, shaken, or taken. With Jesus, you are forever safe, forever accepted, forever held, completely loved, and always invited in.